Idly ho, neighborinos! I'm here once again, repping the side salad for another episode of I Played a Thing, Demon's Souls. I'm down here with Blacksmith Ed again, because I collected the shards of Dark Moonstone I needed for the next Falchion upgrade off camera. Wasn't very hard at all. I bought 3 from Blige with the money I already had as of the end of last episode, then got 1 from the Reaper, and then with the souls I got from the Reaper and his Shadow Lurker, bought another 2 from Blige, and that was the 6 I needed. Let's go ahead and cash those in. Improve our weapon damage and our MP restoration. Then we can see what we need for +4. Crescent Falchion +3. We will need 1 more chunk and 5 splitters. Well, as I've just demonstrated, the splinters are easily enough obtained between the Reaper and just paying for them. The chunk I think we can sometimes get as a drop from Reapers, and there might be one as a treasure or 2 somewhere in 4-2. We will worry about that when we get there. Let's see, anything else I can upgrade while I'm in town? I don't think so. I'm gonna want to bump that Chris knife when I get a chance, but I don't have any colorless demon souls yet. And actually, when I get the Morion blade, that's probably gonna be my offhand item anyway.
Well done.
I mentioned I wasn't going to be doing much in the way of creating boss soul weapons. The exception to that will be in the Morion blade, which is part of our great magic breaking plan. Unfortunately, if I want to get the Morion blade relatively early, that means I am going to have to do 4-2 earlier than I usually do, which I am not looking forward to. But I think I am going to give that a try. Our more immediate concern, however, is our last remaining magic teacher. We need to bust Yoria out of jail. And that means heading to 1-3, which we can now do now that we completed the whole second Archstone. Here we are. And while I'm here, I think I will try and finish 1-3. I mean, we're here, why not? I am planning to bust out, Bjor. Couldn't think of his name for a moment there. I am planning to bust out Bjor as well, so we will have his assistance for Penetrator. And our ranged attacks against Penetrator will be fairly potent, due to our greatly increased magic stat. He's a creepy asshole, but he's a gentlemanly creepy asshole. And I will never, ever get tired of that walk cycle. I had to let the cutscene go just for that. Wanted to see if I could finish off the dog there with a catalyst bash. Wasn't sure that would do any damage to speak of, but it did a tiny amount. Just enough. Guards are very not fireproof. Who knew? Fuck your shield. Oh, you lived. How about that? Bonk. When they only have a sliver left over, the Catalyst Bash finish is very satisfying, I have to admit. I like what fire does to guards. I'm not even using any magic enhancers like the Chris knife or the magical sharpness ring, and it just carves through them. I'm digging it. A little lacking in the stopping power there. Ooh. Red eyes take warning. Sweet revenge. I've already got one of those. Bonk. I'm enjoying that a little too much. Alright, keys in hand. I believe I will begin with the rescue, and then I will return to this place. Just so I can make sure I get at least one captive out of trouble. Oh! Shit. By the way, forget about rescuing someone right away. I'd quite forgotten that I don't really have a good way back to the beginning at this point in the level. I'm gonna want to save that for, after I open up the big gate on the big stairs. And these fuckers gotta go. What a headshot. Can't showboat too much. Thought I would get him with that catalyst bonk. And it very nearly worked out extremely badly for me. Okay, it's almost time for the big stairs, and that means Ostrava. Rescuing him is always a little bit dicey. What I'm going to do, don't really need to worry about avoiding detection right now. We're going to put on magical sharpness. We're going to put the bow away for the moment. And break out our other magic enhancer. Gotta be very ready to pull the shield back out, though. That's been a bit of a weakness of mine. Remembering to do that, or being able to do that quickly. But yeah, hopefully with our improved magic loadout here, we will be able to tear up the Red Eye Knights as quickly as possible. That is the theory, at least. Actually, before that, we may have an opportunity to get rid of Big Guy here. If he'll be so kind as to move into melee range. which it appears he will. Okay, big swing and then big overhand. Get one R2 in, and retreat. And that's going to turn into another overhead. Oh, dear God! That was Ignite! Bleeding to death takes a really long time, but it was satisfying. This, by the way, is the one upside to having died in 1-3. I go back to the beginning, and now I can easily bust out some friends. So I'm not sure if Ignite would one-shot me without the Chris Knife and the Ring of Magical Sharpness equipped, as that did greatly lower my magic defense. It might, but just to be on the safe side, I'm not putting on my magic boosting gear until after I take care of the Minister here. Hey dude. I don't want to shoot it out with you. But I guess I can do that. Oh, now you're gonna come play. Alright. Or are you? That's not the game. The game has come hit me with that big halberd of yours. And not Ignite. We don't want to be hit by Ignite. So we get away from him after we deal a hit, because we don't want to get set on fire again. But no longer a concern. And now I have the hat. We're not going to wear the hat for Fashion Souls this time because we really do want to keep that circlet on, but we are now able to rescue Yoria, after I get rid of the Ostrava issue. Okay. Chris Knife out. Magical Sharpness on. Catalyst at the ready. Now we run for the switch. We nuke Ostrava's pursuers, and we try not to nuke Ostrava himself.
Thank you for rescuing me.
No problem, dog. Oh, that hurts so good. I don't need magic for you. You're just a dude. That went well. Ostrava should be safe in his corner now. Yeah, magic makes that a good bit easier. Dealing with 2 red eyes, it's a little bit less of a problem when you can pop them with 2 fireballs, not counting any chip damage that goes through their shields. They kind of rushed up on me and nearly hit me a few times, but we had it covered. Also, I got to the switch and opened the gate before Ostrava could even yell for help. That was kind of ticklish. Where's my pure clearstone?
This is the third. This is now.
Thanks, bro. And now that should be really the last obstacle to being able to complete Ostrava's story, because the last thing we have to do is meet up with him in 1-4, just before the not officially last boss fight, but what is effectively the last boss fight, that being the False King Alat. I'll just keep this bit on camera, because we're almost at Penetrator. Actually, scratch that. I'm not going to do Penetrator immediately. I'm going to go rescue Yoria, because the gate is now open, and I can do that. And I have the hat. So I am all good to go on that front. I think Ostrava's going to just pace up and down the stairs here until the end of time. At least until I move on and force his movement to another location. Camera, are you okay? Ring of Magical Nature, I forget what that does. Ah, extra magic slot. Anyway, I've got the hat, which combined with the old raggedy robes looks kind of weird. Like some kind of Victorian street urchin. But the important thing is, we can now slay Yuria's jailer. And rescue Yuria. Standard melee protocol for these dudes. That's what we don't want to get hit by. And here we are.
What? Have you brutes do as you wish. There are no...
Oh, right, I have to take the hat off. Oh, we'll want that silver coronet anyway.
Heavens, you... Thank you. With a little rest. You go on ahead.
Alright, I'll see you back at the Nexus. And so, we have rescued Best Demon Souls waifu. Unless you're into the Maiden in Black, which is perfectly understandable. Or Mistraya, in which case you'd have to go through Garl. Point being, we now have our last magic teacher, and all of the spell trades are available. Okay, the path is clear. Let's get our gear together for Medas. I did rescue Bjor off camera, so he will be joining us here. I might be able to handle the Penetrator single-handed, but why? Okay, that all looks about as it should be. Knock wood. Yep, we know you get stabbed.
You need some help? By the honor of the good knight, this demonic...
Pretty good damage. Alright, Bjor, if you would draw aggro for me, please. Thank you, sir. Poor Medas doesn't know who to attack. Getting a little pressured here, Bjor, if you want to come pop over and... That's a boy. And this will probably do it. Nope, not quite. Bjor didn't manage to kill steal me that time, so that's a plus. And this time I'll actually get his victory cry instead of going to the Archstone and making him disappear.
One more demon down!
I like Bjor, he's such a brute.
Fine work back there. Then again, how could a demon ever stand up to a bona fide knight? Now you go on ahead. I must be getting older. I need some rest.
I wish I could pass out anywhere like that. Yep, can't stand against a bona fide knight, or someone throwing fire around like it's going out of style. First up, Eduardo, to get that maxed out quality bow.
All done?
Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ostrava. And thank you, Chivo. Next up, Yuria.
Hello again. I'm sorry. If you wish, but why not try them?
No, I don't want Frick.
Are you certain it would? Are you sure?
I want Firestorm. The Silver Demon Soul I don't really have anything good to do with, because that can only be traded for Cursed Weapon or Light Weapon, and either way, I'm using a weapon that can't be enchanted. You can't buff a Crescent Weapon, unfortunately. Well, maybe I'll use that on a spare weapon sometime, but I'll decide which one I want later. The important thing is Firestorm.
Thank you.
Oh, it will, my dear, I'm sure it will. Not sure if we need to exhaust his dialogue to make him come back in 1-4, but we'll do it just in case.
Then you met the king at the defeat. Beware the lip.
I dig you, buddy. And now, we do some levels.
Thou seek then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
And now we increase our religiosity a fair bit so we can use that lovely Talisman of Beasts, which will let us incorporate a miracle or two a little more easily into our repertoire.
So the world might be mended.
Done, with souls to spare. Enough for one more level, in fact. What shall we put that into? I would really like another magic slot or two, so we'll start with Will. Now, still gonna need at least one more level before we're ready to get another magic memory slot, but we'll get there.
Art thou done? May thine strength help the world be mended.
Oh, I am getting stronger to be sure. Now what I think I'm going to do, we should have pure white in Boletaria at this point, so I'm going to 1-1 and see if I can do the Dragon Roost thing that I missed out on last run through, and then I'll do Meralda's area, because there is a free colorless demon soul there. You may recall me stating that sometimes pure white tendency in Boletaria makes the dragons go away from their roost, and sometimes it doesn't. That does seem to be the case, and I'm not sure what determines it unless it's just glitched. But fate smiles upon us today, because they're not at home, and we can loot at our leisure. Ah, memories. How I wish I could wield you again. But you require quite a bit of strength, and I'm not putting levels into that. The Ring of Great Strength. Whereas the Ring of Herculean Strength increases your carrying weight, this will increase your equipment weight. But there's something else interesting about it. A ring given to King Alant's twin fangs. With this great power, Twin Fang Bjor equips a shield like a chunk of steel and a large crossbow, and wields a huge sword with ease. So this is given to the Twin Fangs, and we know Bjor. And clearly Bjor does not have this ring with him. Now there was another Twin Fang, of course as implied by the name Twin, named Valorfax, who was the one who left through the fog to search for heroes to save Boletaria. So does that mean Valorfax made it back and got toasted by a dragon? Or did someone else get a hold of his ring and leave that corpse behind? It is a mystery. I've popped a stone of ephemeral eyes and come here to the execution place in body form, so I can get Meralda to deliver her lines correctly. I think she's probably going to have a hard time with my magic. Doesn't have a whole lot of ability to block. So, let's put on our high-powered magic loadout. As it currently stands, anyway. And let's raise some hell.
I have you now, wretched traitor to the king. I, Meralda, shall show you no mercy.
That's how that's supposed to go. Such a lovely laugh she has. Ooh. Glad I can take a hit from her. Okay, enough showboating.
Foolish traitor to the king!
Gotta be careful about who you style on. Nearly got myself murdered there. Oh, looks like I will need a little more carry capacity for the binded cross stuff. That's a hell of a multi-kill. Alright, I stopped by the Nexus to drop some things off. And here we are again. Gonna wear Meralda's armor for a while. Keeping the circlet on and keeping the bracelets on my arms for the extra soul collection. But we can wear the upper piece and the leggings, no problem. Helps that we don't have a real heavy shield to lug around this time. And it provides quite nice protection. Only thing it's worse than the old Raggedy in, aside from weight, is magic defense, I think, and it's not a huge difference. And yeah, I'm in soul form and I had to pick up my soul pile there because I had an accident trying to collect the colorless demon soul last time. Fell off right around here. Let's see if we can not do that this time. Perfect. Oh, dang it. Alrighty then, I have burned a bunch of Stones of Ephemeral Eyes, and suicided many times in Stonefang to get it to pure black, so that we can go after the Talisman of Beasts on Black Phantom Scurver, But first, since I got that colorless demon soul from the body dumped, we're gonna upgrade our Chris knife a little. Oh, I need a little more dough for that. Make sure I can't upgrade anything else. Nope, don't think so. Don't be mad, I just need a little bit more soul. There we go.
All done?
And now I will make my way to the abode of Black Phantom Scurver, and we will get another power-up for our magic. I'm about to drop in on our good friend Scurvy. I do not have my magic boosting gear on, because he has fire magic. We're going to want to drain his MP in the usual way, but if I get hit, I want to have at least a chance of surviving it, so I am not going to decrease my magic defense greatly. I think I am going to pass on that. Probably won't be able to get any of these geckos killed, but I'm going to try. Man, my aim's bad. Okay, got one of them. Scurver likes to lead off with a cast of regeneration, so I'm going to take that opportunity to grab the swag here. Nothing all that exciting, but hey, or's or. I also note I do not have the purple flame shield this time, so his fire magic hitting me, even when I'm blocking, would be worse than previously. And he will not hesitate to throw it right in your face at close range, as I think I probably mentioned last time, so draining his MP is really the way to go. Because otherwise, even if you're trying to melee him, he may pop off a fireball at point-blank range. Those little fast fireballs he's using, he has fire spray. I think just fire spray and fireball. I don't think he has any of the other fire magic, but I couldn't swear to that. The big slow one, of course, is fireball, which is very powerful. But it was either fireball, Wrath of God, or Firestorm, and I want me some Firestorm. A very expensive spell, both in terms of spell slots and MP consumed. But once we are fully set up in our Magic Death Machine configuration, the damage it will do is just disgusting. Hey, I'm in your house now, what are you gonna do? You have MP? Or are you done? I think you might be done. Oh, strong weapon though. I never saw him actually do his out of MP animation, so I wasn't entirely sure if he was or not, but he is acting like he is. Just HP for days, though. Wonder how strong my fire would be against him, if I can hit him with it. Oh, it kinda sucks. Makes me wish I had brought something else along. Granted, I don't know if magic damage would be any more effective here. Oh well. At least I can do some damage to him this way with less risk. My shield's doing an okay job at deflecting. That took forever and a day, but the dirty deed is done. My prize, please. Ho 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 ho. Now, not only do we have a stronger magic casting tool, but we can throw out miracles as well. Maybe I'll go pick up Heal from Urbane and put that in my miracle slot. And I have a second miracle slot, don't I? All the better. You're going right on. Hello again, folks. Now that we have the Talisman of Beasts, there's no further purpose to carrying around the plain old Talisman of God, so I made a stop to 4-1 and Sparkly's tree, and traded her the Talisman of God for a colorless demon soul. And that means more love for the Chris knife.
All done?
Now I think we should also have enough souls, or nearly enough souls, to give ourselves another level. And if I do, then I will. And if I don't, then I'll use a couple of consumables, and then I will.
Thou then, soul of the mind.
Consumables it is.
I shall. I am.
Traditional soldiers should be enough. I think that's 2,000. Yep.
Thou then, soul of the
What shall we level
mind,
now?
to life's ether.
Power. More power.
Of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Out thou main.
Excellent. Let me do a quick repair check, and then we will move on to the next step, which I am not particularly looking forward to.
It's...
So now we run into a bit of a... Actually, I should also stop at Urbane here. Maybe get a miracle or two. In case I want to buy any. Give ourselves some souls.
Do you have...
Let's see. Heal would be nice to have. Go ahead and make a purchase there. Seems a bit of a shame to leave a slot free. But Antidote and Subdue Soul aren't really making me excited. And Regen... I don't know. I think it might be more worthwhile just to eat the soul in Demon Soul. But we do have some MP-based healing now, and that's no bad thing.
God bless this brave warrior. Umbasa.
Umbasa to you, my fine friend. Let me also check my loadout over here.
Very well.
This is gonna leave me without any short-term magic to use. But I want some Firestorm, goddammit. At least I don't have to worry about conserving my MP for it.
Thank you.
And now we come to the next step in our progression toward a magical death machine. And I am not pleased to be doing what I'm about to be doing. You see, what we need now is the Morion Blade and a reliable source of damaging ourselves. And to damage ourselves, the most reliable ways are either the Gripless or the Makoto. To get Makoto, as you may recall, we need pure white in the Shrine of Storms, and Gripless we can find either in 4-2 or by fighting Satsuki. So, looks like we're gonna be heading into 4-2 a little sooner than I quite like to. Ugh. Well, nothing for it. We'll see how it goes. You know, I was thinking about buying some more arrows, from our buddy, lost his name. Blige. That's it, Blige. I was thinking of buying some arrows, but I have 3,000. I'm just going to grab a splinter of Dark Moonstone, because I'll be wanting that eventually. And we can buy arrows with the rest. How about that? Well, maybe not quite so many. They do eat up a fair amount of inventory weight.
Hold on. Be sure not.
That's what I'm hoping, Blige. That's what I'm hoping. Now, since I don't have a terribly exciting bow that doesn't fire flame arrows all the time, I may not be able to actually snipe the Reaper down before the Shadow Lurkers get in on me, so I think I'm going to slay them first and use their respawn time to take down the Reaper. At least that's the theory. Or I could knock them down. That'll also work. Probably won't be able to get back up here anytime soon. Ah, always such a lovely boost of souls for that. Too bad I'll probably be losing them all. Have you figured out yet that I don't like 4-2 very much? So far so good, nothing but vanilla skellies, which we are much better equipped to handle than we were before. However, coming up we're gonna have some gold ones, and I do not have Soul Arrow to burst them down with this time. On the other hand, my weapon still does magic damage, so I got that going for me. I see you there, Classic Gold. Okay, yeah, that puts a pretty good hurt on him. Oh! That swing went a little further than I thought it would. Yep, loving that magic damage, though. If I can hit a Storm Beast from here. Let's try leading a target here. My aim's just too bad. This is why I don't play FPSs. That and they make me motion sick. I just discovered that recently. Not only do I not particularly enjoy FPSs, I really can't play them very well anymore because I tried, not too long ago, and found out that I got motion sick. The things age does to us, folks. And they can break your guard pretty damn good. They can break your face pretty damn good, too. Now, when I go through that fog, you may recall, is where everything starts to go to fuck. I don't have the Dark Silver Shield, as I would if I had gone through Valley of Defilement before this, but in Stonefang, when I was being lost off-screen, I did pick up a Dark Heater Shield +2, which is hidden in the big lava room. Now that will drop my stability, but it should increase my magic defense, my magic block on this shield. Let's see. Yeah, from 30 to 46. Since magic damage is the big threat in here, from the purple Shadow Lurkers and the Reapers, I'm gonna wear that for the immediate. Oh, I don't enjoy this. out comes the laser. Yeah, I ate all of that. Fortunately, they don't melee any better than any other Shadow Lurker. Well, they might hurt more, I don't really know. But they're not any more skilled at it anyway. Very good. I don't want to fight you. I'm not gonna. Oh, went over my head. How convenient. Swing. Oh, man. Nice guard break. Gotta be careful. Don't need you shooting me in the back or anything. Is a Reaper over here? Yep, sure is. And he should fall to his death. The sound of one of the sneaky girls, I believe. Where are you at, darling? There you are. Okay. We stop, we catch our breath, we adjust our headphones, and we sally forth. Actually, I'm going to top up. No point in flirting with danger any more than I have to. At some point in the reasonably near future, there's going to be a Reaper around the corner to the left. And I think those are red herrings that a lady's gonna try and backstab me if I go for. Okay, I guess there's an outside section before that next Reaper. I don't perfectly remember everything about the layout of 4-2. I think my memory represses it. Now, what's this part all about? I'm actually really kind of lost track of what's where. You're a regular blue fella, so I don't have to worry about dodging through any lasers from you. Okay. Oh, here's a laser guy, though. Man, that hurts. Will he get another one off? Unfortunately, yes. Oh, he's gonna keep lasering. That's unfortunate. Oh, get that shield out. Ugh, no. Oh! Ah! Knew I was gonna have a death here eventually. I thought the Reaper might be right around the corner there, but I really wasn't positive. That was just kind of a bad situation. Wasn't real sure what to do there. Oh dear. And right where I land, my soul pile's sitting there taunting me. Well, kind of blew up on the launch pad there. Oh, a chunk. Usually that guy just drops a splinter. I wasn't sure if he could drop chunks at all, or if only the later Reapers could. But apparently he can as a rarity. Is that going to give me enough to upgrade the Falchion? I'm not sure, it might. Big Bad E, am I chunky enough for a better Falchion? I am. Crescent Falchion +4. +5 is gonna need... Ooh, 5 chunks. That's gonna be hard to come by. Not sure where I can get the pure either. Well, maybe it's within reach. If nothing else, we're at +4. Okay, we're carving up the opposition a little faster with the upgraded Crescent Falchion. The gold skeletons drop to it nice and quick, which I appreciate. Makes the run back a little less aggravating. Okay, here's that stupid bottleneck. Ah, thought maybe I could sneak through, but no. Will you come closer? Will you come closer? Can I bait you? I totally can. There we go. Now we get our stamina back, and we take on Mr. Reaper. Oh! And we get shot immediately. Thankfully, he turned his back. Nice and cooperative-like. Oh! Heal me up. Oh! God damn, that was scary. And you know, I have no mind to mess around with slugs and exploders any more than I strictly have to. We're just gonna cruise through here. Get this all over and done with all possible velocitations. Is this the way out? I don't even remember. Made it. Okay. Now I am going to try something stupidly risky at least once. We are going to put on our now +2 Chris knife. We are going to replace the cling ring, not the thieves ring, with magical sharpness. That's actually not really the risk, because this guy doesn't do any magic damage, I don't think, except maybe his sword beam thing. Not positive. Anywho. What I'm gonna do is try and creep up on him with my Chris knife out, and drop a firestorm, and just see just how sick the damage is. This is not at all a safe course of action, but we're gonna try it. Tippity-toe, tippity-toe. Oh, that's where the Reaper fell down. That's funny, he falls all the way to the boss room. Did that happen last time? I think it might have, and I'm just forgetful. If I can pop off a firestorm just as he does his air swing, then I should have a good opportunity to get the spell off. That's the theory. There you go. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That's not the way we want it to happen. That's right. Just amble over there. Damn near a one-shot. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm doing it again. If we had been a little luckier with where the fire pillars popped up, that probably could have been a one-shot. I think it would be possible. Burn! God, that was satisfying. Oh, I am a happy bunny, and look at my soul count. There's just a regular old spring in my step after that. Now, I don't think there's anything I can really upgrade at this point. So I think we're just gonna chunk that whole mass quantity there into levels. Get strong.
Then
Oh, do I ever seek soul power.
soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Vitality.
The lost be
Endurance.
drawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted,
Will.
so the world might be mended.
More magic.
So the world might be mended.
Vitality. And more endurance. Okay, all of our relevant stats are now up to 20. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Still waiting on that fourth
Art
magic
thou
slot,
done?
though.
Main thy
Alright, awesome. Let me just dump off my ore and repair my shit. And now I Nexuside. And then we will go get Makoto. And we might as well fight Satsuki and get the Gripless while we're at it. Only really need one or the other, but hey. Oh! Failed suicide attempt. Actually, while I'm here, we might as well trade in that hero's demon soul. We could get the large sword of searching for it, which does help with farming, but I really can't be arsed, and I can't remember what a weapon has to be upgraded to before you can convert it to that. I'm just gonna get one-time revival, aka second chance from Urbane here.
Do you?
Don't know how much use we'll actually make of that, but we have the option. How many slots is that? That's 2 slots, so we would need another one first. Okay. Maybe I'll swap out heal for it later.
God bless Umbasa.
And now we go get Makoto. Lovely. Oh, Satsuki, I think I've got something you might want. Satsuki here is a small target, so I'm not gonna go with Firestorm for my massive beatdown on him. We are going to break out our crysknife. We are going to put on magical sharpness, but we're also going to put on the clever rat's ring, because we now have Makoto. Which means I don't think we need the skill to use it. I think we can still hurt ourselves with it. No? No, we actually have to have the stats? Oh, no, my health is ticking down. Okay, good. It was just very slow at first. Alright, so I'm just gonna chill for a while until my hit points hit 30%, and then the Clever Rat's Ring kicks in. It's gonna be glorious. Okay, this shimmery light And that icon in the status effects next to the magic power-up. That indicates what the game I believe calls dying attack up, which means we are now at less than 30% of our hit points, and the Clever Rats ring is kicked in. Now we're going to put our Crescent Falchion back on. We are now the glassiest of cannons. Pretty much a stiff breeze is going to end us. But our own ending power is something truly mighty indeed.
Have you seen? I will off.
Funny coincidence, I have seen it.
Bless your good now.
Nope, won't be doing that.
What on earth is wrong with you? How dare you waste my precious time? Do you not want demon souls? Fine. Have it your way. A duel will settle this. You useless invertebrate. Face your rotten fate.
A little quick on the draw. So the bad news is that obviously didn't go as intended. The good news is Satsuki is now pre-aggroed for our convenience. Well, I don't have to at least get up in his face and do the quick draw. The only reason he's not on my ass right now is I have the Thieves' Ring on. As soon as I take that off, he'll spot me. And we'll see if we can get the quick kill in. On with sharpness. Bring it, ass face. Look at that. Oh, shit. Extra friend. No more extra friend. Oh, that's right. He only drops his gripless as a Black Phantom. Well, never mind. We have Makoto. That's all we need. That was fun. Now, before we wrap up, we might as well take on his royal storminess. After all, there's no level to deal with, just a bunch of regular storm beasts, which I will use the storm ruler to clear out just for speed and convenience, but then we'll get our magic kill on Big Papa. That looks like Dad coming down to play. We should be pretty damn safe in the house. Really nothing to fear. Not sure he can get shots in here at all, even when he's got a better angle. Okay. Well, you know what the next step is. We're going to do our maximum magic damage loadout. And just make this really, really quick and dirty. Okay. Apparently he can get a somewhat better shot in here from that direction. I'll have to be a little bit more cautious. Charging complete. Main cannon armed. Fire! Reloading. Fire! Fire! Three shots. Broken magic is fun. Well, there's a few. Whew. I don't know about you, Viewerland, but I'm spent. I think that will be more than satisfactory for today. You begin to see the possibilities of magic and hyper mode, but just wait until you see what we can do when we have the Morion Blade. That's another dying attack up item, and it not only stacks with the Clever Rat's Ring, it stacks multiplicatively. We're gonna have some fun with that. But we will get ourselves some levels and we will make our Morion Blade next episode. For now, I thank you as ever for joining me, and I hope to see you again real soon. Till then, this is signing off. And sinking into the floor. Today's Triumph and Agony has been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo De Puzzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, Dodecalope, Jerogue, Martin Schowenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, Hildegard Argelmach, IGV, Jazel, Joseph Hall, Dan Larson, K. Ivan Rupert, Tiny Shopkeeper, Charlie Dunst, Kikoskia, Kobo4231, Yuka Takeuchi Fan, Chaotic Narrative, Mystery Accent, Lakota, Meiyan Ling, Renaman, Fate Everywhere, Rio, TJA, Sparkaziah Lefzer, Super Pervert 69, and other enchanting patrons. Thank you all very much. It means a lot to me, and not just practically. Subscribers, esteemed commentariat, and all you good folks out there, I value your contributions greatly as well. Take care, everyone, and once again, if I don't see you sooner, have a very happy Halloween. Catch you next time. Hello out there, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've had a good time, and I've been glad to have you. If you enjoyed this video, new subscribers always brighten my day, and if you really dig my stuff and would like to support me on Patreon, I shall be very grateful indeed. You're also invited to go with the stream every Friday at twitch.tv/unplayedathing. Thank you again, and have a good one.